Okay, so in the previous class, we have seen data security, uh, not metadata, but data security. Okay, in the data security, what we have covered? So we have covered org-wide defaults. In the org-wide defaults, what are the three different categories we have seen? Like public read only, public read write, and private. So we have seen the best practices making any object private in the org-wide defaults sharing settings. Okay, then we have seen how like how the concept of roles and role hierarchy will be used, okay, in accessing the records, even though the uh, org-wide defaults in the sharing settings for a particular object is private, the higher management people or the people who are above your role can access your records, okay, the records that you have created, okay, that also we have seen. Next, we have seen like the main difference between the controlling capability of profiles and permission set with respect to the controlling capability of org-wide defaults, roles, and role hierarchy. The main difference lies in the metadata access and data access. Metadata access can be controlled with the help of what we say profiles and permission sets, whereas the data access can be controlled with the help of org-wide defaults, then roles and role hierarchies. Okay, so then we have also seen how we can share the records manually to other people. Okay, just we will change the owner of the record. Yesterday, Monica has changed the owner of her, owner of the record to Vaishnav. So Vaishnav can access Monica's record because the current owner is Vaishnav. So this all we have seen. We have compared different scenarios. Okay, making the same two people have the same role, or making the two people having the two different roles, one above the other, like in charge and instructor. Even though profile is same, this role difference made the difference in accessing the records. So this all we have seen. Okay, now as I discussed yesterday, a scenario where, okay, students below certain marks should be accessible to a particular people, a particular person, or particular group of people. Okay, so that is nothing but sharing rule. I have just shown you the example, like it's a sharing rule. So we'll implement that sharing rule today. Okay, we'll implement that sharing rule today. For implementing that sharing rule, the criteria is, let me open the page. So the first thing, okay, the first thing is two people should have same profile. Then two people should have same role. Okay, let's say profile is instructor profile. Instructor. Then role is also instructor. Okay, and org-wide defaults, we say OWD, should be private for that object. Which object we are dealing with? The object which we are dealing now is student record. Okay, student records or student objects records. Yes, student objects records. Okay, so that question or the scenario what we want now is, if a suppose let's say there are three people, Vaishnav, okay, Vaishnav, then Surabhi, then okay. Now these three are instructors. Okay. Even I am also having the access to this org, right? So I will give myself a system administrator because I'm a system administrator. So JC will be system admin. The rest all are instructors. Okay, the rest all are instructors at my institution. Okay, now if org-wide defaults are private and these three people are having same role, instructor, same profile, instructor profile, will will the Surabhi's record will be visible to Vaishnav, or will the Vaishnav's record will be visible to Monica? Is it possible or no?
No.
No, because those three are having a same level of access. Okay, even with respect to profile. Okay, let's leave up a profile. If I consider role and org defaults, so this is the scenario. Now I want, suppose me, Vaishnav, or I mean me, Casey, or Vaishnav, or Surabhi having their own students. Okay, Surabhi is having some set of 5 students, and Vaishnav is having some set of 3 students, and I have the 10 students under me, and even Monica, you also having some around 8 students around you. Okay, so according to this scenario, this setting, okay, according to this setting, everyone can access their own record. So Vaishnav can see only 3, Surabhi can see 5, and Monica can see 8. Now I want a scenario. I want a scenario where, okay, where if a student, okay, student marks is below 35, okay, below 35, then even though the records are owned by Vaishnav, Surabhi, or Casey, Monica should have the access to that record because Monica is going to take the extra classes to them. So this is a scenario. So to take extra classes to that particular students, she should have the visibility on the students. So this is a requirement. This is a requirement. So Monica should have access to those students who are below 35. Suppose out of 5 in the Surabhi's records, if 2 records having marks less than 35, 2 records in the sense 2 students having marks less than 35, and in the under Vaishnav, if there are one student with marks less than 35, and under me there are, let's say, 3 students with marks less than 35. So Monica already have how many records access? 8. Yes or no? So 8. But if this is a scenario, if a student marks is less than 35, Monica should see these students' data. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 8. So how many records Monica will be able to see? 14, right? 14. So when she will be able to see 14 records? If I create this scenario, only this scenario. If I won't create this, I mean this rule, not scenario, this rule, then Monica can only see 8 records because she owns only 8 records. But if I specifically mention that if a student marks is less than 35, then the user, the instructor Monica, should have the access to those students' records as well. So that means Monica will be having 8 plus, okay, 1 plus 2 plus 3. So total equals to 14. Is this clear for everyone? This scenario you have, it should be clear for you. This rule, it should be clear for you. Then only we can go for practical.
Yes, it is clear.
Yes.
What about you?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have your own records. Surabhi have their own records, and I have my own records. Monica have her own records. Okay, but there are certain students who is having less than 35 marks under us. Okay, for that students, Monica is going to extra classes. So definitely Monica should see their email ID, phone number, these all record details now. So that's why
Yes.
I have created a rule. If a student marks is less than 35, even though org by defaults are private, and even though all are having the same role instructor, still Monica should have access to those particular records. this concept where we explicitly mention or create a rule, okay, for certain records to be visible to certain people according to the criteria or conditions, that concept is called as sharing rules. Okay, sharing rules. Now let me go to the org. Okay, second. Let me go to the org. Oh my god. Let me go to the org. So here let's launch this one. Now let me go to the setup. In the setup, where we need to go? Sharing settings. Okay, sharing settings. So let me type it. Settings. So in the sharing settings, okay, just a minute. Yeah, in the sharing settings, these are argwide defaults. Okay, this whatever you are seeing here, these are argwide defaults. Now if you scroll down, which object we are talking about?
Sharing rules.
Sharing rules is a concept. Which object? Student object, na?
Student object.
So first let us go to student object. Okay, first let us go to student object. In that we need one field now. Marks field is there or not, we don't know. So we have how many? Created by, last modified by owner, system admin. Let's create a new field. See, I am not removing this one because again I need to write these all things. So okay, this is this you know now how to create a particular field on a particular object. So let me go to the marks number data type. Then let me give it a name, marks. Then field name also marks. That's it. Next, save. So we got a marks as well. Now let me create a rule. Now again let me go back to sharing settings. In the sharing settings, let me scroll down to the student sharing rules. Okay, student sharing rules. Okay, let me click on new. Here I need to remove it. Wait. Okay, so here I want to create a sharing rule. The sharing rules is like special access to okay, just randomly I'm creating. So it's not on base. There are two things. Select a rule type. Okay, select a rule type. That means based on record owner. If Monica, yesterday you have asked me that question, right? Completely bulk if I want to transfer my records to someone.
Correct.
So in that situation, we use this one, but I'm not going directly to this one. Let's take this one, criteria, okay, which we discussed till now. So criteria is, we can give multiple criteria, okay, and combine them with and or logic, but I'm taking only one criteria. If marks less than 35, okay, then who should have this access according to our situation? Monica. But here I don't have the individual user selection. So what I have to do? Either I have to go with the roles. Okay, roles, and let's say I can give the instructor role. But here all are instructors, so everyone can see the record. This also we can't. The other option is public groups. Okay, public groups. There are no public group yet. Okay, let me go back. Okay, let me go back. So what I'm trying to achieve is clear, right? Just I can't select the individual user called Monica. So I need to create a group. Yesterday I have told, right, group. But in that group, I will only add Monica. Okay. I'll only add Monica. Public groups. So let me create a new group called below our sorry, special class instructor. Okay. Public groups, users. Okay. In this user, we have Monica. So I'll add Monica to this group. Save it. So now I created a group. Let me go back to sharing setting again. In the sharing setting, let me click on new. So access to okay. Then based on criteria. So my criteria is if marks less than 35, okay, if marks less than 35, then give access to one public group. Which is that group? Special instructor. Now group is special class instructors, but who is there in the special class instructors? Only Monica is there. So any record in the student object which matches, okay, this criteria, then that particular record will be accessible to the instructors who are in this public group. That is Monica. Okay. And which level of access? Select the level of access. See, till now she can't even see other person's record. But now what happened? According to this scenario, she can see the records. Okay, she can see the data. But I'm not giving edit access. She can only see the persons, okay, students who are below the marks 35, even though those records are owned by someone else. Okay, I can give read rate and read only. Let me give read only. Okay, so this is the sharing rule. Okay, it takes a minute to to calculate the sharing rules. Now till then we'll go to the students, click on all. So new. Monica, so you have the access right now. See, you can see the records, right? Hello, Monica, you're speaking on mute. Okay.
Sorry. Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
yeah. So you can see your records, but not my records. Yes or no?
Correct.
Yeah. So let me create KCST1 marks is 38. Then click save and new. KCST2 marks is 33. Save and new. KCST3 and the marks is 988. So I'm creating 4 records now. KCST4 and the marks is 2. Okay, now I have 4 records on my name. Okay, on my name. Let me click on all. So these all records are owned by me. Let me show you. Just select fields to display. Just a minute. Huh? Just a minute. Created by, created date, marks. Say it. Huh. So these are 4 students. I am the owner and I created on this date. Okay. Now these are the marks. Now Monica, can you share your screen?
Sure. Able to see my screen?
Yes. So she can
Now
see
I can.
the KCST4 and KCST2 because if you open that one, just click on that record. That record is having, oh, the marks is not visible yet. Just reload the page, Control Shift R.
It's visible.
So 33. The marks is 33. That's the reason she can see. If I am the record owner, if you see here, I am the record owner, but she can see. The org wide defaults are private, and we both, I'm having the system administrator role. The system administrator profile. I can see any record, any person's record, but she is having only instructor role and instructor profile. Still, she can see my records because of this sharing rule. I created a rule to share my records to someone when that particular record matches that rule. Which rule? The criteria marks is less than 35. Okay. So this is what sharing rules are. Okay. This is what sharing rules are. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. In practical, in real time, where we'll use extensively these things are, suppose you're working on service cloud. Okay, suppose you're working on service cloud in Salesforce, and there are continuous cases getting created. Okay, cases are getting created. You all are having the agent level access. You are all case solving agents. Okay, you are all case solving agents. But what happened is, when depending upon the time zone, okay, suppose now today morning, suppose if it's a morning, so Indian people will be, Indian or Asian European countries will be having, like, I mean, what we say, will be working. When it's night, US people will be working. So this is a practical thing which we created. Whenever a record gets created, and if it is from particular country and at particular time it got created na, even though that particular record na, by default it will be visible to the person who are active at that time. Who will be active based upon the time zone only na. Suppose, let's make it more simple. US, okay, India, and let's say Australia. Okay, you have agents here. Okay, Vaishnav, Harini, Surabhi. Okay, then we have Monica, then we have Divya, then we have Dinesh. So, okay. the so in every time zone, okay, in every country, let's say country, in every country, you have your own agents to solve the problems, to solve the cases, okay, to solve the tickets. Now, what happened is, at a time only two people will be active, two time zones people will be active now. The rest will be sleeping at any point of time. If you take the rest, the other persons will be sleeping. Now, while the US people are offline, okay, while the US people are offline, okay, we'll know the time zone na, a particular time. If a case get created, okay, if a case get created, even though this case should only be visible to these people, this case will be visible to these people also, because we know these people are not active at this point of time. Okay, so we will make these people to watch this case. Okay, the record owner may be by default these people. If a case gets created, by default the record owner will be those country people only. But when they are inactive or based upon some other conditions, we will make the records, the case records which got created at a particular point of time, to be visible to these people also, because our main motto is to solve the cases. The agents are there to solve the cases. When these people are inactive, then that cases which got created in Australia or in any time, so let's say in Australia, those cases will be visible to these people. Okay. So we'll have the like timing when the case got created, which country the case got created, and in that particular time zone, if these people, this group of people are inactive, then give the access or visibility to these people. Okay, this is how we use in real time. Okay, the sharing rules, there will be more sharing rules. Okay, I mean more advanced sharing rules will keep multiple conditions. If marks are this one, if they are of this standard, if they are belonging to this institution, then Monica should see access. So I'll write and conditions. Okay, so those are complex scenarios, but today we have seen the just basic scenario. So complex or basic, the concept is clear now. What are sharing rules? When a person can't see other person's record by default, because we have made the argo by defaults private, at that particular point of time, if you want to see few records which matches certain criteria, okay, then you have to write a sharing rule according to that criteria. Okay, and assign to the people who need to view those records. Okay, clear? So it ends the data security concept. Okay, sharing rules, manual sharing, org wide defaults, roles, role hierarchies, these all are data security, real data. Okay, security. And when it comes to the profiles and permission sets, this is about the, okay, this is about the metadata access. Okay, do you have any questions? Vaishnav, Sakshi, you are absent yesterday.
నేను ఉండే కదా.
Sakshi is absent yesterday.
Yes, I know. My internet wasn't stable yesterday, so I couldn't join.
Okay. Even our other institutions are facing same issue. Okay. So, Vaishnav, any questions? Data security?
డేటా లేదు.
క్వశ్చన్స్ అడిగితే చెప్తావా?
ఆ, కొంచెం ఇంకోటి అంటే ఇంకోటి సెర్చ్ చేయాలి ఇప్పుడు.
ఓకే.